Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mac, and I know you guys don't get a chance to see me a lot between updates, but you know, sometimes I just don't feel like being in front of the camera. But I'm back now, and I wanted to review a box set I just got a few weeks ago. I actually got this for my last update. I just never showed it because I wanted to put this in a separate video on its own because I think it deserves it. And this is basically a DVD box set. 4 movies from the same director. Got this a few weeks ago. I've seen them all and they're all excellent, and I just want to talk about it a little bit. And it's the Lukas Moodysson collection. This is Lukas Moodysson's 4 most popular movies in one set. Really cool set. For those who don't know who Lukas Moodysson is, he's a Swedish director, and his most well-known film is Lilya Forever. For those who don't know anything about Lilya Forever, I'm going to go into it a little later, but I had wanted to see Lilya Forever. That's the movie I really wanted to see, because I've heard that it's one of the most depressing movies of all time, one of the most dramatic movies of all time, and I like depressing movies, you know. Not that I'm all emo or anything, but I like movies that have a lot of emotion, a lot of depressing, tragic stuff, because it's just really interesting to watch. But I really just want to see Lilya Forever. But while I was going to go buy that, I saw that this was on sale and it had all of his other movies in it. So I went to see read the plot of what these other movies were, and they all sounded pretty interesting. So I saved up and just thought, what the hell, let me just get this. And I'm here to tell you that all of his films are excellent. I'm really liking Lukas Moodysson's work. I think he's highly underrated. I had no idea that he had this much talent, and I highly recommend watching all these movies. I'm going to show you what this great box set looks like in a second, but first I want to get into what I thought about his movies. Now this includes all 4 movies. Now the movies that this includes are his first movie, Show Me Love, which is that's the American westernized version. The real title was called Fucking Amal, but that's kind of hard to advertise overseas because of the cursing. But they went along with the English title for this set, and it's called Show Me Love. The next movie he made was Together. After that, he made Lilya Forever, which is his most highly acclaimed movie, and my favorite of the set. I'll go into that later. And the last one, which is not his latest, but the last one they included was A Hole in My Heart, which is the last one I saw. All 4 of these movies I highly recommend. All excellent, and I love the way this is designed, because you see the picture of each movie, characters from each movie on this set. Really cool. It looks cool in person. In the back, this shows a slight description of what each movie's about, and a kind of a symbol of what each movie's about. But real quick, I'll just go into each movie real quick, giving my thoughts. I won't include too many spoilers, but I'll just tell you the basic plot and what I thought about it. The first movie, you can actually see the title that I was mentioning, Fucking Amal. It's about this girl. It's actually about 3 girls. One of them is, it takes place in high school, and one of the girls, it's kind of like a coming-of-age story. The description tells you that it's about this girl who just moved into this town in Sweden. She's kind of, you know, she's not very popular. She doesn't have too many friends. She's kind of an outcast. She has one friend, but, you know, she's not really popular. She wishes she has a lot of friends. And these 2 other characters, these 2 other girls who are popular, they kind of make fun of her and her little crew. But the girl actually has a crush on one of them. The unpopular girl has a birthday party and nobody comes, but the 2 friends, one of which she has a crush on, finds out, and she decides to crash the party because just to be mean, because she knows no one's gonna be there. So the 2 friends end up crashing the girl's party, and you know, one of the girls, the girl who the other girl has a crush on, actually kisses her. Because I guess they find out that she kind of likes her. She actually kisses her at the party, and they kind of run off, and you really feel bad for the unpopular character. I forget the name. I think her name's Agnes. And because she's really a nice person, but you know they always shit on her. But it's weird because the girl who the popular girl who ended up crashing the party and kisses her actually does develop a crush on her too, but she doesn't want to tell anybody. So it's kind of like a teenage female lesbian type love story triangle. And a lot of crazy stuff happens. This is probably the one that a lot of people say they like the most. It's really a sweet story, but it's kind of got like a lesbian twist to it. It's really funny. The reason it's called Fucking Amal is because that's the town they live in, and they all hate it there. So they all say fuck Amal. I heard that this place is actually based off a real place, Amal in Sweden, and that the mayor and everyone who lives there kind of boycotted it because it made their town look bad. But it's a really cool story. A lot of twists and turns. The girl who ends up, the popular girl ends up liking the girl who she made fun of, but they kind of have this weird friendship that that develops, but they don't want to admit that they like each other. And you know, I don't want to give it away, but it's a really cool storyline. I definitely recommend checking out the trailer and the plot on IMDb. If I had to rate this, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5. It's a really cool movie, a great movie to start this set with. Next movie is the movie I was probably looking forward to the least. I read the plot and it didn't look that interesting, but it ended up being one of my favorites of the set. It's called Together. It's about this couple who has 2 kids, man and woman who have 2 kids, and the woman basically leaves the guy because he's such an abusive guy. He's always beating her up and cursing at her, and he's not good with the kids. He's always irresponsible with the kids, so she leaves him with the kids, and she takes the kids and moves in with this weird set of people who lives in this this border house. It takes place in the 70s, so it's kind of got a throwback look to it too. But she moves in with the kids, and the people who she lives with in this boarding house are so weird and so funny that you just fall in love with the characters. One of them is like a liberal who's married, but she divorces the guy to claim that she's lesbian now. And there's another guy who's basically a pushover. He is always getting pushed around by his wife, which is kind of a contrast to the lady who just moved in. And there's a lot of weird, funny characters in this. The husband keeps trying to get back with the girl in the family, but he keeps messing stuff up. And it's a really funny story. Definitely great music, great twists and turns going on in that story. Kind of some graphic points into the story too. But overall, I love that movie. It's definitely a big surprise. Definitely recommend watching that. I actually like that better than the first movie. So Together was a really cool movie. A lot of things going on in it, but really cool story. The thing about Lucas is a lot of his movies deal with people who are really at the rock bottom in their lives and trying to find, you know, someone to love. And this movie definitely had that too. Great movie. But my #1 movie, the reason I bought this set, is Lilya Forever. I finally saw it a few days ago. Way better than I even thought it was. Really cool movie. It's about this girl named Lilya whose mother leaves her, so she's forced to live on the streets of Russia, which is pretty poor. She barely has enough food to eat and stuff like that. She has this friend, this girl who's a friend, who basically tries to get her to prostitute herself to get money, which she actually does. And eventually she finds this guy who promises to take her away from Russia to America, where he can get her a job and stuff like that. Her other friends are telling him, don't listen to that guy, he's a liar and stuff. And you really don't know what to make of him, but she trusts him and she takes him and they go to America together. But it's not the paradise that he made it out to be, and the stuff that happens to her after that is really heartbreaking. Really sad stuff. There's some it's basically a movie about human trafficking and sex slaves and stuff like that, but really powerful movie. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time. Definitely a must-see. All these are must-sees, but this is definitely the highlight of the series. Definitely recommend that. I'd love to go into this further, but I want to move on. Last movie I just recently saw, Hole in My Heart. This was definitely the most different of all the movies he's made since. and the ones he's made after this. Hole in My Heart is probably the most disgusting, most disturbing film on the list. It's basically about this guy who lives with his father. He doesn't respect his father at all. He thinks his father is a degenerate. Along with his father and him live in his apartment, his dirty apartment, with his friend. And this girl here on the cover is a girl, Tess, who basically his father and his friend find to try to make a porno video with. And the whole movie is basically them trying to make a porno. Really disgusting stuff in the movie. There's a lot of close-ups of vagina surgery, and it's just really chaotic. And it goes back and forth. It kind of reminded me of Cloverfield, because there's some scenes that you see that take place in the future, then they take place in the past, and it's just a weird movie. Definitely my least favorite, but at the same time, there's still some emotional points into it that really get to you. So I still recommend watching this, even though I gotta warn you that it's really gross and it's really random. So if you like that, I'll leave the trailer for all these in the description box. But real quick, before this video runs out, I just want to let you guys see what it looks like. It's kind of big. This cost me like I think $20 on Amazon UK, but it's definitely worth it. I was highly surprised with how good this is, and it's a really good set. Like I said, the picture is a picture of all the characters from the movie. That's Lilya. That's Tess from A Hole in My Heart. That's the husband from Together, and it's just all great films. I highly recommend all of them, and I'm definitely going to check out more of his movies. I'm going to just show you that this is all put together in a digipack. One of the best digipacks I own. This is definitely one of my favorite sets I own right now. On the back, it just shows pictures from the movie, pictures of the director, and I love the way this was designed. I have at least one other DVD like this, and I love when DVDs are like that. Really a lot of work went into this. This was made by Metrodome, and I have a couple other DVDs from UK made by them. So I'd highly recommend that. So just great artwork on the back. You lift it, you open it, and even more artwork on the side. That's the son from A Hole in My Heart. He just can't stand his father and his friends. He's kind of keeps to himself, but you know, he still sticks by his father, which is pretty admirable. This is just a bunch of characters from the movie, a bunch of scenes. Give you guys a closer look. Open it up. Got all 4 movies on the list. There's Show Me Love, aka Fucking Amal. There's Together. There's, sorry, the lighting gets kind of bad here. There's Lilya Forever, one of the best movies I've seen in years. Glad I got that. And this is Hole in My Heart. Very disgusting, very disturbing, but it's definitely unique and original. That's what I like about it. So I definitely would give that a try too. Again, I'd give this a 4 out of 5. I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5. Great film. My second favorite in this set. 5 out of 5. Unbelievable. This is a fantastic movie. Dramatic. Has comedy. It has intense scenes. It's based on a true story. Love this movie. If you don't get this set, get this film. If you can only see one film, to know what Lukas is about is brilliant. This should have won an Oscar for Best Foreign Film, in my opinion. 5 out of 5. This, probably a 3 out of 5. 3.5. 3 or 3.5 out of 5. Good movie. I definitely recommend still seeing it, but it's not for everybody. It's I think a lot of people might be put off by the graphic, dirty scenes. And there's some nasty scenes in here. There's a scene where, you know, drinking out of toilets, you know, vagina surgeries, throwing up on people, pissing in cups. A lot of gross graphic stuff in here, which a lot of people criticize Lukas for, because none of his other movies were like that. But if you can look past that and look at the art of the family aspect that he's trying to portray in it, then I think you would like it. So, but I'm just telling you, it is kind of gross. But I liked it still. I'd still give it a 3.5 out of 5. So I'll take the disc out just so you can see all the work that went into all of these sets. And it's just beautiful, man. Beautiful. This is why I keep buying DVDs. Sets like this. And I definitely want to put Lukas's name out there. So just to give you one quick look of what it looks like. That's it. The video is about to end, so I'll give you one quick look at the set. Turn that around. And that's it. Thanks for watching, man. This has been the Lukas Moodysson box set. Highly recommend watching his movies. He's a great director, one of my new favorites. And that's it, man. Thanks for watching.